So as you see here, essentially this is for a developed nation, I would say, how the political consultancy space is there. So आज हम लोग, why are we here to discuss on this important point on political consultancy and careers in political consultancy? So if I just share with you a small case, आप लोग उससे relate भी करोगे. Let's think about Barack Obama. Let's think about Donald Trump. Let's think about Emmanuel Macron, who's right now French president. So ये सारे लोग, ये तीनों लोग, and there are many more examples across the world. So इनके साथ क्या है? They were not very political people जिनका family background politics से है. Who are they? They are general. Maybe Donald Trump is a very good businessman, but if you look at Barack Obama, he had a normal profile. He was a professor at a good university, Harvard, and he has, he's a decent person in his professional life. From there, he decides that, okay, he finds that, there are a lot of opportunities in terms of delivering to the people, maybe in healthcare, that we can do. And, it's not being able to take in to the people. So he thinks of this. अब जब उसको एक आइडिया आया तो उसके बाद उसने क्या किया? ओबामा ने उसको टेस्ट किया. हाउ डिड ही टेस्ट? उसने कुछ एनालिस्ट्स अपॉइंट किए, सम प्रोफेशनल्स, कि हाँ भाई लेट्स वर्क ऑन दिस. प्रोफेशनल्स के पास अब कैसे, हाउ डू वी वर्क? एक तो हुआ कि सिर्फ आइडिया लेवल पे वी वर्क. देन सेकंड इज देयर आर एग्जिस्टिंग डेटा सेट्स, वेल ऑर्गेनाइज्ड डेटा सेट्स, जिसको यूज करके दे डिड द रिसर्च एंड फाउंड आउट कि यस, actually there are huge gaps. Now when there is already a big vision that is created now, that this thing can take the economy ahead, ab uske baad now he wants to deliver it to the US people. So how will he do that? He goes out to the people asking them ki support me in terms of contesting elections is an expensive affair, mujhe paise chahiye, so let's do fundraisers. Support me in terms of money, because how will I contest without your help? Support me with your time, support me with your money. So he organizes fundraisers, and in a short period of time, let's say 2 to 3 years, he raises money and contests elections and become president. Now just see, how fast all of this happened. Why? Because there is already a very established system in US, and for that matter in developed countries, jahan pe from an individual who is a normal person, well reputed, okay, fine, professionally, who thinks of contributing something to the society, and then there is whole sets of mechanisms which will ensure that he comes to power and delivers. This is the story of Barack Obama. Now if we come to India, just think about India. A lot of us, there are very good politicians here, there are very good social activists here, जो रियली में दे आर डूइंग वेरी गुड वर्क. लेकिन कल के डेट में अगर वो सोचते हैं यार एनी गिवन टाइम अगर आपको बड़ा चेंज करना है सोसाइटी में, तो आपको पॉलिटिक्स में आना ही पड़ेगा, बिकॉज पॉलिसी लेवल चेंजेस वहीं से होते हैं, गवर्नमेंट से होते हैं. अब आप सोचो कि कैसे करें, तो सबसे पहले आपके पास पैसे कहाँ है, कैसे करोगे? मान लो कि कहीं से अगर, एक तो पैसे बहुत बड़ी चैलेंज है जिसके लिए मेनी आइडियाज डाई इन दी निप्ड इन दी बट. उसके बाद क्या है भाई, चलो ठीक है, पैसे तो मान लो कि कहीं से लोग दे भी देंगे, देयर आर इंडस्ट्रियलिस्ट्स हु माइट बाय न्यू आइडियाज. नाउ अब किससे अपना काम करवाओगे? who is going to help you? Who's the professional team? Do we have that infrastructure here? मान लो कि even if you get teams from very good reputed universities and all sorts of intellectuals, फिर रिसर्च कैसे करोगे? डेटा है हमारे पास, how do we research? We go on Google, do some Google research, उस बेसिस पे जो वहां से गूगल रिसर्च से डेटा आएगा हमारे पास, डू वी थिंक दैट इट इज सफिशिएंट टू मेक पॉलिसी लेवल स्टेटमेंट्स एट द कंट्री लाइक इंडिया व्हिच हैज सो डाइवर्स इन नेचर, इतने सारे स्टेट्स हैं, इतना डिफरेंट डाइवर्सिटी ऑफ पॉपुलेशन है, और वैसे केस में यू हैव टू मेक सम पॉलिसी लेवल इंटरवेंशन एंड सम प्रपोजल, सम विजन. क्या वो आप गूगल सर्च के बेसिस पे करोगे, गूगल रिसर्च के बेसिस पे करोगे? अगर if you want still move further, like I am from IIT, and IIT में बहुत अच्छा system है, very good libraries. We have very good libraries, almost world class journal access, national, international, Harvard, Stanford, you name the institute and IIT has subscription to it. Still, ab kya hai? Is it available for everyone? No, it's only available for the university students and university professors. And do we think, like right now I'm not in IIT, I'm an IIT alum, अब मुझे वही रिसर्च करना है अगर, तो can I get access to those journals and those kinds of data sets? No, because now I'm not associated to the IIT. But do I need it now? I need it much more than what when I needed when I was in IIT. If I get it, can still I do the research? The answer is still no. Why? क्योंकि mostly जो data sets हैं वो इंटरनेशनल कम्युनिटी के, तो हमने खुद एक्सपीरियंस किया है, बहुत अच्छे से बने हुए, लेकिन इंडिया में यू नो दे आर इन वेरी शैबी स्टेट. बनेगा कहां से? बनाएंगे तब तो बनेगा. नाउ लेट्स मूव ऑन. लेट्स सी on this point. This is one food for thought I am leaving for you, and I quickly want to see you on this slide. As you see, there are overall election space is divided into 4 spheres. Not election, rather political consultancy. The first part is pre-elections. So what is pre-elections? जब election नहीं होते हैं उससे पहले का entire stage is pre-elections, जिसमें you know there is image management going on, research going on, there is you know social media presence is going on. Just think about Bihar. Bihar में elections कब है? 2025 में बिहार में elections. So right now the period which is going on is pre-election period. Then second stage is election period. अब election period में क्या होता है? Where do we see in India the election period? In UP there is elections, upcoming election. We are in election period. In Punjab, election is coming on. We are in election period. Now, so second stage, election period, mein then there are all sorts of activities that happen. We'll come to it later on, and we have very good speakers with us. Unnati is there, Hrs is there, Bhairav is there, Sagar is there, who are going to tell you much more, you know, into that spectrum. Rather, Bhairav specializes in, you know, election space. Then moving from there, we have next is in-office period. What is in-office period? In-office period is specifically जैसे मान लो कि कोई politician बन गया, कोई MLA बन गया या minister बन गया, chief minister, prime minister बन गया, उसके बाद जो उनकी policy level activities, those are you know the in-office thing. So on that front, like Sagar does very good work there. Even Unnati and Hrs also do very good work on that front also. They are LAM fellows also, ex-LAM fellows. Now, moving from there, next is after office. So, जैसे इंडिया में तो ये space exist भी नहीं करता, US में it exists. जैसे बराक ओबामा, he has already been president for 2 terms. अब वो president नहीं बन सकते, but he is young. He can do all kinds of philanthropic and social activities, and that's after office. So, these are the entire spectrum which you keep in mind. India में भी same है, international, everywhere across the world, across the countries, it's same. Now US के पास क्या advantage है? You know, the 3 advantages that they have is number 1, pool of ready analysts, the resources. कल के डेट में कोई सोचता है तुरंत resources ले लो. Second, data sets की availability. भाई research किस चीज पे करें? Data sets available है. Third क्या है? Third is the massive resource mobilization. Fundraiser करो, organize पैसे लाओ, election लड़ो, काम खत्म, move forward.